A great Seiko. There is many of those, but this one especially is unique, mainly for its proprietary method of creating the dial, which is called rushi, usually a production technique introduced in a lot more expensive watches, yet still introduced in this beautiful package, which can be had on the secondary market under $1,000 because of its discontinuation. Its design is unique and it exudes elegancy, and it's still rugged and sturdy at the same time. The dial is filled with this beautiful ink black dial where you can get a glimpse of slightly waviness to the dial because of the urushi technique, where the paint is applied in a way where the pencil is touching the dial in a special way. The indices are Roman numerals. I usually prefer Arabian numerals. I think that would have worked better here as well, but the Roman numerals have a certain elegance to it, I can admit. This should be considered a dress watch, but properties of the watch, if you think about it, the build, the materials like sapphire, and having a high water rating of 100 meters, the sturdy case finishing, and it has a decent heft of 12 millimeters in depth and a 6R15 automatic movement. I think the watch can be interchanged with a sports watch if you fit the watch with a bracelet. This is definitely one of the most unique designs I have ever seen for a Seiko watch, and I think it's one of the best in terms of dial design. I do have some gripes about the watch, but I will let that simmer in another time when I make a full review of the watch. I am so in awe of the dial and the overall watch and specs. The 40.5 mil is rather on the biggest side if we consider this as a dress watch. I do have an 8-inch wrist, so I'm not necessarily bothered by it too much. I love the high polished finish on the casing as well. The watch is alluring and captivating, yet still imposes a modern industrial design, which is actually more of a Bauhaus aesthetic, which you necessarily don't see Seiko utilizing as much. This is a full-on classy watch, and it resembles some Grand Seiko design aesthetics. Sometimes getting these types of design at a price point that is reasonably attainable is hard. This could be a one and done watch. I really appreciate you, and I hope you are all doing well out there.